What's up, what's going on, legends? It's your boy Errl Shatter here, and in today's video we are going to be talking about skill-based matchmaking in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Now before we get into the rest of the video, if you guys do enjoy this content at any time, make sure you guys go down below and smash that like button. We have a goal of 50 likes on today's video. Also, if you guys are interested in finding your way back to the channel, make sure you guys do hit that subscribe button. We are closing in on that 3,000 subscriber mark. We are less than 150 away, so if you guys want to be a part of that, make sure you guys do that. And then hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content. I just want to start out by saying I 100% believe skill-based matchmaking is in Modern Warfare in some way, shape, or form. I don't know the exact algorithm. I don't know how it works. I don't know if it's based on score, kill-death ratio, whatever. But I can 100% tell you that I feel like it's in this game. It just doesn't seem like there's any other way this kind of stuff is possible. We're going to talk about it a little bit, but I do want to mention that, of course, Infinity Ward did have an interview. They specifically said that they don't want new players to go out there into the game and get kicked in the teeth over and over and over until they quit. They want them to get out there and be able to kind of figure things out, you know, move slowly if they wish, which is basically camping. And the map design also comes into play with that, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about skill-based matchmaking. Skill-based matchmaking is, of course, the idea that you would be partnered up or put into lobbies with players of or around your skill level. Now, this isn't 100% the way things work in the lobbies in Modern Warfare. Of course, you're going to have some players of lower skill. You're going to have some players of higher skill. Just the amount of players that you run into, if you are a higher skill player that are of a certain level, is a little bit higher. And the way that we can confirm this is currently based on level. Now, I do want to mention that level, of course, does not mean that a player is good or bad. It doesn't matter if you've reached max level or not. It doesn't change or affect how good you are at the game. But in Modern Warfare, the game has only been out for, what, less than 2 weeks at this point. So it's easy to say that people that are probably over level 100, that probably takes, what, a day and a half, a little over a day and a half, you know, playtime, if I had to guess. Now, most people that are casuals are not going to have played a day and a half. They're not going to have already hit level 100 or even higher than that. But in a lot of my lobbies, I'm running to people, of course, I'm level 147 at this point. I'm running into tons of people that are even 155, 150, tons of people over 120, a lot of people over, 100, of course, a lot of 90s and stuff. A majority of the players that I run into in 6v6 or 10v10 are definitely in the rank or level range over 90 with a, sprinkle here and there of some 40s and such. Never really any 20s, obviously no 30s too often, definitely no 10s or 4s, hardly ever, and it's kind of mind-blowing. I think honestly this is just a really good example of whatever skill-based matchmaking they've put into the game. At this point into the game, you're going to have a very small percentage of the community that's going to be over level 100 like we were talking about. It's going to be the max level, for Christ's sake. The game, like I said, hasn't even been out for 2 weeks. The likelihood of casuals actually being at that point is pretty small. Almost, actually, it's probably more likely to think that a casual player might have hit 55 at this point if they're lucky, maybe even 60, but definitely not 100. So the fact that I'm seeing this large quantity of players that are already at this level just goes to show that they're probably pretty decent. They play the game a ton, and they're not just your average player. In my opinion, the only place skill-based matchmaking makes sense is in ranked play. Of course, in ranked play, the idea is that you go in there, you rank up, maybe you work your way towards a master's division or whatever, but as you go, you play against players of your skill level. As you play more against players of your skill level or higher, the better you get, the better player you become, the higher ranks you can achieve. Overall, you just improve at the game. But the idea is, it is ranked play. You're going there with the idea of playing a bunch of people who are at your skill level or around that skill level. And when you go into public matches, it's not supposed to be the idea. You're not supposed to have to go balls to the wall or try your butt off every single match just to enjoy the game. You should be able to have some casual matches as well. Now, I'm not saying that, above average players want to play only bots all the time, but it would be nice to have the opportunity for that to even be a possibility more often. Personally, I don't mind running into a challenge, having a couple of decent players on the other team, but having non-stop people of around my skill level in my matches, sometimes it's 4 people on the other team, sometimes my team has 3 people that don't know what's going on. basically overall it doesn't make the experience any more enjoyable for people who play the game the most, and I feel like that's just not overall the best way to go about things. You know, when I was growing up learning to play Call of Duty, or when I first started playing Call of Duty I should say, I definitely got stomped on quite a bit back in COD 4, but it was, you know, getting the beat downs, it was being jealous of the other players getting the streaks that I wanted to get, and being able to call that streak in and, you know, talk crap in the game chat. That was all a part of the inspiration to get better, and I feel like that was the way that you got better. And now there's, you know, things that they're doing to the game that overall changes the experience and makes it easier for new players, but it's like the reality is throwing them straight into battle is probably overall the best way to go about it. The biggest issue with skill-based matchmaking in Modern Warfare is it's overall not good for the health of the game. Obviously, the more players that play the game, the overall better condition the game stays in. And honestly, if skill-based matchmaking stays as strong as it feels and people just overall aren't having a good time playing in any of their matches, they're probably not going to play the game for very long. They're probably going to go ahead and move on to something else, because just overall, if they're not able to enjoy the game at all, why the heck would they want to play it? Across the board, I'm really enjoying my time with Modern Warfare. I, you know, wish I could win a couple of games here and there, but obviously with these circumstances that we're working with, it's a lot harder for me to win a match than it should be. I've honestly found myself losing quite a bit of matches. It's kind of unfortunate, but I do play solo a lot or in a duo with, you guys know, JGod, so it is a lot more difficult to carry those randoms to victory. Now that's going to do it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy this video at any time, or if you agree that skill-based matchmaking shouldn't be in Modern Warfare, make sure you guys do smash that like button, as we do have that goal of 50 likes in today's video. Also, if you guys want to find your way back to the channel and you want to support my road to 3,000 subscribers, make sure you guys do hit that subscribe button and also that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content. Appreciate you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support on the channel, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Peace!